Okay, hey guys, Professor Maple here. First off, apologies for this episode. It I ended up trying out a new or different capture software. It turned out horribly, and as far as like my editing software can tell, it's all just a slideshow. So you can have a listen to it if you want, but it's really just me raging about iron farm troubles and villager troubles and slime troubles. So really, it's more of a listening video than a watching video, and I'm sorry about that. But I also did too much work this week to do it all over again just to record it. And I also wanted to put something out more than, hey, this is what happened. You don't get to see any of it. So I figured posting the slideshow was probably better than not posting anything. And yeah, so this is what I've got. Have a good listen. You might be wondering where I am right now. You will find out by the end of the video. I assure you. But anyway, here's what I have, and enjoy. Alright guys, so it's been about a couple of weeks, no, a week and a half since I last recorded. Lucy, my cat, is doing fine. She's kind of missed her mom a lot, my mom a lot. Anyway, so yeah, some of what I've done in that time since I last recorded was I found, I'll show you. This is the mine shaft here. So that goes all the way up to the same place as usual. Got the slime blocks down there where the branch mine is, and we've got just underneath us is the abandoned mine shaft. So yeah, we've got, at first I got my coordinates wrong and I thought this was the slime chunk, this low part here, but it's actually this open area here. And I'm going to AFK to see if anything spawns, because we are on level 39. Slime spawn below level 40, so technically they should spawn on that raised part, the higher part. But in case they don't, they should also end up spawning down there. So yeah, hopefully that works out. Otherwise I might have to do some caving and light some mines up and mine shafts up and stuff. So just gonna AFK for a bit, see if anything spawns. And if they don't, I'm just gonna have to keep going back and forth to the swamp till I get something figured out. Anyway, see you after AFK a bit. 15 minutes later. 15 more minutes later. 15 minutes, 15 minutes later. More later. Another 15 minutes. Alright, so I'm not seeing any slimes. So we're gonna have to put this project on hold, I think. Meanwhile, I think we can take a look at some of the other things that have been going on in my base here. So I think one of my next projects after the iron farm's done is getting this replaced with an item elevator from the mine shaft down below. It'll probably just be Mumbo's cheapo design again, as opposed to his more expensive-y designs. Also, you'll notice that I've cleared out all 100 by 100 square meters of this place, except for the stairs that I've added in during a live stream. The clearing out took like 2 weeks. And then I'm also working on some farms here, which I might do on camera. Do I have that scheduled for today? I don't have that scheduled for today, but I might do an extra, another section of it on camera, now that I've mentioned it. So it works for, this is a modified version of the Sprucecraft's farm, and essentially it works for wheat, carrots, potatoes. It works for netherwort. I'll link it in the description because it's a wonderful design. I like having these here so I can come up and plant things and not trample all the soil. You don't have to worry about the soul sand as much, but the tilled soil is a bit of a pain if you lose a block of it or whatever. Although if there's enough going on there that you don't really need a ton of it. Now I've had great success with the vegetable farms, but I found that not many. No, that's more than there was before. The first time I harvested the netherwort, there were 11 in there, and then the rest were all just kind of sitting along the edge of the hoppers here, not moving into them. So I'm not really sure what was going on there. Actually, you know what? Let's do a test here. So you see it all just pop up, and some of it ends up in the inventory. That's just how it is. And see that we've got all this. The netherwort just starts bunching up. Like some of it goes in the hoppers, enough of it to make it so I don't want to tear out all the soul sand and replace it with tilled soil. But at the same time, that's a lot of items right there. Let's see, we've got 8 so far. That was over a stack of items just sitting there. And then here we've got another stack or so. So I'm kind of apprehensive about this plant. It might be because the soul sand is technically not a full block, although neither is the tilled soil. So it might just be that this is lower than the tilled soil, because you'll see, I'm not sure if you can notice it there, but I do go up a little bit, just moving back and forth without jumping between the soul sand and the hoppers. So yeah, we'll see. I'll replant this later. I don't use a whole lot of netherwort quite yet, but that's what I've been working on. Or at least down here. There's more going on up top there, which I'll show you. We've got, I've changed, I thought these sort of column-y parts under the mini domes here were kind of boring, so I switched that out for a band out for the chiseled stone brick, which you can craft in 1.8 now. I figured I'd make things look prettier. I need to get some more banners along here. I think I've got a couple in the front. Yeah, I put them kind of in the front there. And I almost don't like where I put those now, but I'll play around with it later. What else? The stairs. Stairs, I have switched out the block under those lanterns for the colored clay that matches the stairs. That's really just for a bit more color up top, because it was all just wood and it was starting to mute itself, I found. And I guess also I took out that wall. I had the end of the stairs here a wall, but I figured I'm going to go straight for that mine shaft all the time. I don't need to have a wall in the way. So there's that. And let's see, what else have I have everything written down here. What else did I change? No, that's about it. So I think what I'm going to do is I've got some villagers to wrangle and some I should get some mine carts for this too. Mine carts, plenty of rails. I'm going to go and fiddle around with moving villagers to the iron farm. And hopefully I won't want to kill them by the time I'm done, because the last time I built an iron farm I was using water streams. Although, to be fair, I wasn't moving them through the nether, so it took a lot more distance to get them from point A to B. But anyway, I was using water streams to move them, and it was just a pain. And so, because I find mobs are swimming a lot slower in 1.8, I'm going to use rails. And I'm going to do a lot of the setup off camera, and then I'll probably see you in a bit when I've got it all figured out. Later. I think we're going to have a case of vertigo in a minute here. I'm actually shivering a little bit. So this cart, I have the scaffolding coming out of the hole from the nether portal down there, and spiraling it up so that it's above those 3 little glass containers where the villagers are going to go. We'll see how this turns out. I think I already have the track going through the nether from the portal by the villager spawner. I still have that black sky glitch thing going on. But yes, I have the rails going from there, and they come to the portal down here. So it's just a matter of getting this all readied up to go. And yeah, hopefully I don't lose a bunch of minecarts in the process, because that would be. Well, I don't really have a bunch of minecarts. I only have the 2. So yeah, let's see if this goes decently. Tuck, 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 tuck. Let's. Okay, so we've got to head back to our villager breeder. Is that a creeper? That's totally a creeper. Let's avoid that guy. And okay. So yeah, I've got all the rails set up for everything between the villager portal, which is synced up to the town of Nancy there. So we're having to leg it, because I really don't want to put another portal down where I don't necessarily need to. Let's take the tree chop route here. Why not? Oh, yep, we've got some hopping villagers. They're hopping mad, or something like that. Oh, and they're just gonna... This is the most infuriating thing about villagers. Forget what I said about them not swimming. Listening to that, and there's one guy just like glitched into the block back there, which is interesting. I need to get rid of the tall grass because I always mistake it for creepers. So anyway, yeah, I have to make a way. I'm gonna have to, 1 sec. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make a way for them to essentially pool in one spot up here. Oh, I've been not letting them up the size I want. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna have to get a way for them to pool up here so I can grab them with a minecart, and then haul them down to the portal here, which should be the easier part of that, I would hope. And then and then we'll be able to get them to the iron farm. So I'll lay some dirt, make a big cup of dirt, like a cup of soup, but full of villagers. And I will see you in a bit. All right. So that was quite the excursion, going from town to here. In the middle of the night, there are so many mobs. I got attacked by a witch, which I could take a witch on its own, but as soon as you add the baby zombies and the regular zombies and the creeper that almost blew up and the spiders, it just surprisingly no skeletons, thankfully. But anyway, by that point it became so overwhelming. Just I got some wands from her. That's nice of her. 'Cause she totally decided on that herself, right? That's how it works. Have that lined up properly? Yep, okay. So hopefully I can just climb over this. Select a villager. There. So we have one villager. Alright. Then we stick a rail down. And then as soon as I push this back onto... Oh, no, that's getting precarious. That's getting rather precarious. Okay. Hopefully, okay, yeah, so he's out now. And so that's villager number 1. About to go into the nether. There. Okay, so hopefully that minecart's in the nether too. Hopefully. Hopefully. Oh, hi, villager. You're here. I've got that minecart back. That's good. Now get in the minecart. Nope, go that way. Go that way. Haha! Alright, so this should work. He's on the track. Just have to not get gassed while we're out and about doing this. Come on. I really shouldn't have done the first one live on camera, but we'll... You know what? Let's just get this done. And then I'll be able to say that I did, because this is actually a really bad idea. Oh, crud, no! Oh. Okay, well, I'm going to try that again. So, as you can see, we had a bit of an accident trying to get out of the holder there, and I have zombie-proofed it, at least for the time being, because I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to get this guy over. The first of, like, 47 villagers. But, okay, so we've got him here. In you go, in you go. Go in. Thank you. There, minecart. Did it fall? Is it here? No, it's in the nether. Okay, good. That's good. So, okay, the villager is there. I kind of want you in this cart here. So if you could do that. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So yeah, you go along. I will hope we don't get hit by a ghast or something, because that would be disastrous. Although, at least I'd feel a little better about it than killing a villager on my own like last time. Still not quite sure how that happened, but no one's accusing me of murder yet. Or at least we don't have a courthouse to do it in, so. So much for rules. Alright, so let's get back and... Okay, so we have our villager, we have our minecart, we have our villager in the minecart, and we're in Pumpkin Land, so that's good. As long as I'm on the block when this tries to bump me, we should collide with it and keep from... Oh, what? Oh, you hit your head there. Okay, well, you shouldn't hit your head anymore, Mr. Villager guy. Mr. Farmer dude. No! No, come back here! Okay, well, I will keep trying. You know what? No, we'll keep shoving this guy along here. If we can. I'm having a bit of trouble. I'm having a bit of trouble. I don't want to go through the portal. So, on you go. Not quite. Let's get you out of the portal. There! Okay. Attempt number 2. Let's see how this goes. Okay. So, hopefully, we don't mess up as much as we did last time. This might end up being a longer video just because of this. this process. I have to do this. If I'm successful, I have to do this 46 more times. You walking around in that minecart, flailing your stubby little legs around. You're silly, Mr. Villager guy. Actually, do you have any decent trades? String for emeralds, coal for emeralds, fish for negative emeralds. Cooking my fish for me for an emerald. And what are you technically? Fisherman? Okay, that works. Alright, so we're up here. We're good. Later. Later, Hammy. Come on. Okay. So far so good. Over the hill. And through the woods. Oh, no, wait. No, that's over the river and through the woods. Also, someone's building there. Or has at least just lit it up. So I might have to investigate that at some point. Because I know that's not Hammy's new base. Hammy's new base is that way. No! No! Back to square one. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Okay, so this one's in the minecart. Okay, so so far we're good here. Now it's just a matter of not killing him or dropping him in the... Oh, hi down there. He's still there. Can we do it? You know what? He's not dead. I'm alright with that. I'll stick a few more in there and I'll be back. Alright, so... I may have run into a problem. I did a little bit of population management there because there weren't any new villagers being produced. So I figured it might be a villager cap to the village there. That didn't work. And then a creeper spawned right there. It's not one of the problems. But then I figured, well, Spawn Town is just over there, the town of Nancy Spruceton. That's that way. And I chose a really bad spot to build this because it's possible that with Hammy's new spawn house being closer than any of the other spawn houses in town, or any of the other buildings in town now, I guess. Well, he's got a door. And it's possible that the doors in the bottom of the breeder here may have merged with the village that is technically the town over there because of that. And this presents a problem, maybe? I'm not entirely sure, but I think how it works is that because they're closer, and then technically the middle of town is that way. I don't know. I know it's important for iron golems, but I'm not sure if it's important for the villagers, because I've been feeding them as many potatoes as I can and trading with them, and they just haven't been breeding. So, oh, hi, zombie. So I'm not entirely sure what to do. And I've spent a lot of time and work on this. I've even made like a mob-proof entrance to get in and out of the jar to figure out the problems and all that. So I might just rebuild this out in the ocean, and I'll probably look for a spot and see what happens then. Just because carting them through the Nether all the way to the farm is a little more difficult than just doing it in the overworld all the way to the iron farm there. So I'll do that, and I will check back in. Hey guys, so I'm here at the iron farm, or the building site therefore, and I noticed that someone, it's harder to see during the day, but you'll see some little torches over there. Someone's building over there, so I might have to investigate, see if anyone's got any doors there, because like, if they have the doors there, then I'm gonna have to ask them to take them down until I've placed these doors, and then or measure them to make sure they're not within the 100 blocks of the doors that are going there, or something. Essentially, there can't be doors when I'm building this, and even after it's built, there can't be 100 or within 70 to 100 blocks. There can't be doors within that radius of the main platform there. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of sleuthing, because we've had some new people on the server recently. I'm not sure they're up to date as to what's going on. So just this project becoming a pain again. Back in a bit. Totally should have brought a boat. That is a long swim, even though it doesn't necessarily look like it. So I was just coming over here to check for... This is actually a pretty nice bay. I would build in this bay. But... oh no. Okay. I'm going to have to do some measuring. And then asking... It's just a hobbit hole, but... actually just... they don't have anything either. Okay, well, I'm going to have to see if these doors are too close. And hopefully they're not, but if they are, I'm going to have to get into... well, either way, I might have to get into contact with this person, just because... if their doors... or like if they want to build with doors over this way a bit more, which I kind of doubt, but just in case... then I want to make sure that they are aware that they shouldn't / can't, for the benefit of the rest of the server, because I'm not moving that. Like I haven't put the new villager farm anywhere, so I can put it anywhere, pretty much. But that is not moving. Too much of my time. Or they can build it themselves. I'm not sure which, but I'm just gonna leave this here. So yeah, I'll be back when I've done a bit more measuring and stuff, I guess. Good news, everyone! I found out who built this. So this is I guess Hammy was exploring and needed a place to live while he was doing that, or at least a place to spend the night. Anyway, long story short, he doesn't need this anymore, which is lovely. So that means I can remove these doors. They won't be in the way at all. And then he also said I could take anything else in here. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna do that. Torches. I should have brought an axe. I did. Oh, I did bring an axe. All right. Haha. I'm all right with that. And that's, I need the axe for that. Not gonna axe you again. And then I believe I saw some torches up this way. So yeah, that's extremely good news. I think what I might do for the villager breeder, I forget if I mentioned this already, and I'm probably gonna edit both mentionings into this video if I have, but I'm gonna say it again if I or the first time or whatever. I'm not sure, but anyway, so villager breeder not working over there. I'm gonna put it over here or somewhere in the middle of the ocean, so that hopefully no one builds beside it, or too close to it anyway. Because that villagers merging is something I don't need to deal with twice. So yeah, oh there's that, yeah, the torch is what I came out here for. Anyway. Oh crap. My boat's over there. Right, guys. So I was heading back to my place to get some resources to build the second villager breeder. And I realized every time I go into my portal forward in the nether here, I end up facing this way in comparison to the portal I come out of. So I just did an experiment, put this portal up, and it was a good break from iron farm stuff. And well, and basically I'll show you. I can go into this portal head on and show up like that, and then come back through as soon as I deactivate this portal. I'll come back through this one. But like you'll notice when I come in this one, just like when I came through that last time there, I'm not facing the portal, it's to my side. So yeah, so this portal's gonna go. I'm going to take down the sign. And also make sure, so I had to make sure that we could get to Sir Jude's base still, which we can. And these are noisy. I'm gonna have to turn down the volume again. I'm not used to having to do this. Alright. So put the sign up. Oh wait, no, I guess I should put the oh, I have to change my keyboard a sec here. There. So that, nope. There we go. Okay, so that fits on that line. We'll put that, and then this. Oops. I have to switch it back to English, an English keyboard now. This is tricky. Okay, so we've got, should be this. Okay, good. And Sir Jude's base. And that fits. Alright, so I saved using more than one sign there. Hey, chicken. Oh, back to my base, I guess. Got bored of the nether. Okay, so now we can tear this down. Bam. And of course this pick takes out all the netherrack, which is not good because I don't want to waste its durability on that. But yeah, so this should be synced now. And I'll probably get back to villager bottle stuff later. Alright, so it is raining. But I do have my exit plan. I'm going to try and use these same villagers for the next villager farm. I really only need these two, but I want to keep this one because Hammy also wants a farmer for something, so... Actually, maybe I should give him the fisherman. Yeah, that's hanging out in the water below the iron farm, because I don't think he's going to get... Otherwise, I think he's just going to get killed or something. Oh, darn it. Okay, so I got these two guys in minecarts. I'm going to send them off to the nether to store them safely for a while. But this guy's being a pain. And my plan was, because he is a farmer, I picked the potatoes, whatever. And he was going to come over and plant them. And then I was going to shove him in the minecart when he came over, because he just stays over there. but I was busy not paying attention to him when he was doing that. So I'm gonna try this trap once more. Just shut up down there, door guy. Okay. So anyway, let's get further away from him. It's not really that much quieter. Okay, so I'm gonna try that again. Let's see if I can get him on camera. Plant some potatoes. Plant some potatoes, man. Yep. Minecart. Nope. No minecart. Go that way. Ha! There we go. So we have all of our villagers in minecarts now, which means I can take this. And as soon as I've got these guys and the door guy in the nether, I can start tearing this down and relocating it all, because there's no point for it to be here if it's not gonna work. So yeah, I'm gonna get these guys ready to go. All right. So ironically, at least in this case, I have these three guys safe and sound in the nether. That's the ironic part. So they'll just kind of sit here for now till I get the bottle rebuilt somewhere. And then, because these are all the minecarts I have, and I really don't want to make more, at least till we have the iron farm running, of course. I'm gonna leave door guy in the basement of the bottle, and then just come back for him afterwards. I think that's a plan. All right, so see you whenever the heck I've got this finished. All right. So it's not pretty, and it's not silent. Yep, not silent. But I've got the new villager breeder going. Oh, I see hearts. I see one set of hearts. Can we get 2 sets of hearts? 2 sets of hearts, 2 sets of hearts. Going once, going twice. Sold. No, not yet, no. We'll get there. I'm sure we'll get one eventually. But anyway, so I built this one up in the middle of the ocean, so no mobs just walking onto the platform. And I'm just going to light it up a little bit more as I notice it needs that. Yeah, so in the tutorial it says to dig down 6-7 blocks. I just kind of made another platform, lit it up appropriately. I also have a nether portal hooked up to it. So it was really easy peasy getting the villagers in here out of the nether. Oh, we got more hearts. Come on. And yeah, it's lit up, so I don't have to worry about mobs at all unless something really bad happens or some come through the nether, which I highly doubt will happen. And I really hope won't happen. Oh yeah, and another change I made was this little container here. So essentially, with this being where it is, and being attached to being nether connected, we are connected to the grid now. Oh, wait. Oh no, it's still only 1 hearts. Oh, wait. No, we've got 2. Come on. Yeah, we've got our baby villager. All right, I'm going to go in. I have this access door here that keeps the villagers from escaping. I'm going to just manually shove this guy into his little hole. Plop. In you go. So he'll grow up down there, because I'm such a good nanny. He'll come up the water elevator here and get shoved into that holding cell. So many opening and closing doors right now. So yeah, he'll get shoved into here, And then, like, if we were to do this for like villager trading, I could just ditch the villager here before I bring it all the way back to my base or something to trade. I could just like slash him down or something, or I can just stick him in a minecart here, which I should actually, or put like a minecart out here or something. I have a lever to operate the door. They can't get out. There aren't any mobs to get in, so yeah, I haven't really been too worried about that. And because they'll be grown up by the time they get into this room, I can leave this one block open. There aren't going to be any baby villagers trying to get in there. So yeah, it's working. I've just got to maybe cover that over. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and maybe light that now. But otherwise, I've just got to get the villagers bred up, which will take a little bit of AFK time, as opposed to Eastern Standard Time or something like that. Yeah, and then we'll be ready to go. Alright, so our first baby has grown up. It's not got... his trade's alright. The first one, anyway. We've got another baby waiting to grow up there. And I'm feeling a lot better about this whole iron farm thing now that I've taken a break to... We'll make a redstone tutorial. My first, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, and these guys are breeding. There's seems to be very little chance of them stopping. Well, permanently, in any permanent sense anyway. So I'm going to try and gather this guy up, move him to the iron farm, and I'll see you next episode. Don't forget, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Miiverse. Actually, it's all in the description. Social network, Twitch, that stuff. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye!